Allow chosen ones. And gangstalking has been gangstalked their entire life, and they are bots. They are demons. They're not even humans, spirits. They're like soulless humans. They don't have a soul. They don't have eyes. You were awakened in a blind society. Where people don't see what you see. They are in demonic, occult practices. And they pretend to be Christians, but they are demons. The demonic task force. People being gangstalked in communities. And there are some people who don't believe in God. In spirituality. And they don't know you are from God or you're from Satan. And they don't have belief, they don't have soul. Gangstalking, they follow you. They follow you. They steal your stuff. Things disappear. They come around, they film with their phone. They come different people, groups. You see different men, women in relationships. Agents. You as a chosen, you've been a gangstalked your entire life. Since you were a child. You are marked by God. That's why you've been gangstalked. And you hear what people can't hear and see. And this world is run by evil. A lot of evil people doing wicked stuff. Not following God. Very low vibrational energies. And you are in a high frequency, a high vibrational spirit. So you can sense, you can feel these things in the world going on. That's why they target you. They gangstalk different groups. They are a sect, a cult that wants to take over the society. Freemasons. Illuminatis. So they can have different reasons because they are afraid of you. They are afraid of you, the entities. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood. They are assigned to monitor you, stalk you, mess with you. People are moving a certain way in school, in work, with your parents. certain behavior, your friends, your teachers, you have been gangstalked your whole life. And then it making sense why these spirits have been in your life and that you have lived with the enemy and that you wasn't aware back in the days what was going on when you were younger because you didn't wake up. But now you woke up and you understand these people that was sent to monitor and gangstalk your life. It has been happening since you was young, a kid, in the community, in your home. It can be your parents and the system, the society. And you move differently. You start to see the patterns. You need to move differently. You need to move around. Organize. They follow you. They go back of your house, your car. They can tap your phones, or they cocked in front of you, or do sounds because you can hear new dimensions. You can understand and see things on a deeper level. You awake. If you are awakened enough, and you can't talk with everybody about it because they will call you sick, crazy, when you're spiritual, when you can see, when you can sense, and then you can't get help from the society itself because often the government is behind this, even the state. They are the worst criminals. So you can't go to the state, the police, because they are the ones behind it. They can be assigned to do it themselves. And even create scenarios where they make you do something and they want to put you behind bars or act crazy out of anger. Because they can do anything. They can hit you, they can beat you, and tell you that it's something wrong with you. So they're gonna protect you, maybe institutions that's supposed to help you, protect you, but they are the ones that responsible for it in the first place, and then they want you to get help from them back. They can be the one that starts it, and then they want you to go back to them and get help. So it's a whole system, a whole community, witches, warlocks, demons. They understand who you are. That's why they're following you. They wouldn't care if you're nobody. They're bothered with you because they know who you are. And that's what they are afraid of. They're afraid of you being free. You can't control everything, but you have to be aware and you have to move differently. So you have to let it build you, make you stronger, to not let it break you. You have to be aware. These agents come out of nowhere. You can waken up the ambulance, the police, the social workers. They're coming around. It's a certain individual you see out of nowhere. I can record video and then somebody comes here out of nowhere. Some woman, some witch, or a group of people. And then you see many people out of nowhere. And you see the same people. And then the Matrix is sending different people. They send many bots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, then 20, 50. Sometimes just to distract you. They come here around. Angels, demons. So they only push you further and makes you elevate. So the more you see, the more you recognize, the more you know how to play your game. It builds your discernment. You focus on your path, your journey. And you know, you can see, you can sense, because God gives you the vision. And they want to change, they want to manipulate and control. You have a lot of narcs who wants to control you, who wants to program you inside this system, inside this matrix. And these bots, they are controlled. They are demonic possessed people without soul. They don't have spirituality. They don't want it. They're sent by the Antichrist. Spies from the government working for Satan, working for the system. A cult. And they actually help you to evolve. They upgrade you in different levels. They want you to fear, to be scared, irritated, weird. It's an illusion, everything. It's all a matrix when they gangstalk. Many people wake up now. It can be hard when you wake up scared. If you go out of fear, they can control you through fear. If you are scared, but you should not longer fear them. You should be bold. They want you to be on a low vibrational energy, but you want a high frequency, on a high spiritual level. So you have to use your advantage. You have to use it as fuel to become stronger, and grow out of the comfort zone. You have a neighbor, somebody who's noisy. It can be a boss or work. They want to know things about you, so they are noisy. They want to hear or know what you do. You can no longer be around certain people. You like to be around people, you like to talk a lot, but you can't talk with everyone. You can't go to the parties. You can't go in big crowds because there is so much energy, different types of energy. You can feel a lot of energy from people. Everybody has a spirit. And so many people you can't be on every place. If your neighborhood start to gang stalk, you have to move. The demons don't understand. You go out the door, they go out the door at the same time. The more they stalk you, the more they make it obvious that it's something about you they are scared of. So then you have power. They don't gang stalk anybody without influence. They understand that you have a lot of spiritual influence. So they send a lot of bots, toxic people, relationships, using people against you, using work against you, use people to monitor and mess with you. They can throw you out from the work. You can lose your work. Women come into your life, try to deceive you. They want you homeless. They want you broke. They're afraid of your light. They're afraid of your power because you are powerful. You have power. You have light. You have the Spirit of God. The world is evil, and people who are in the government are evil agencies. This world is evil, and the people who control it is very evil. And if you're a good person, you can see, you can sense, you have spiritual eyes. So their game is to keep you from shining. They want to frustrate you at work, relationships, where you stay. They want to keep you in a bubble of fear. Because the more you fear, you're scared, the more you don't gonna be yourself. They want you to live in a low frequency, low vibrational. To be mad, weird, down. They want to put you down. But you have to go up. And they want you to give up. They want you to say, no, I can't. They want you to take your life, to give up. They want you to stop. That's why people do suicide, because it's demons that have been gang stalking these people. So these demons mess with them to try to stop them. So that's why these people don't want to live no more, because they put so much pressure And the ones who are behind this, they're gonna have to pay a price for doing these things. Because karma is coming back. And the neighborhood is part of the game. The police, the social workers, and if you try to get help from the community itself, but then they attack you instead, because they are the ones behind it. They are the ones that wants to put you in prison, incarcerated, stop you, and make you doubt yourself. You know, they can, you call them and they can come, or they say that you are, they gang stalk you and they monitor you, and then when you react, they become afraid, and then they call the ambulance or they call the police. They are bots, they are NPCs. So these people that gang stalk, they are demons. The spirits jump inside their bodies, so they are being used by Satan, and they control the system. When you start to see one, you start to see many. Now they all come around. They're moving. You have to transmute energy. And you have to be, now dogs everywhere coming around, but now very much people begin to move around. But when they throw spells, curses, reverse it. Curse, reverse. And when they attack you, you have to turn it into something positive. If it's a negative situation, you have to see it in a positive way. You have to grow out from it. Instead of letting it break you, you have to let it build you. You have to be positive. You have to continue to build. You can't let them break you. You have to let it build you. You do your thing. You mind your business. And they are like zombies. You know, sometimes you need to talk. Sometimes you need to do nothing. They're everywhere. But you can't let it stop you from building your platform. They want to stop you. Why they want you to give up? Because they don't want you to become successful. They don't want you to reach the next level. It's a spiritual world and it's spiritual warfare. It's a lot of entities all the time going around. Different people, different spirits. And you can see bam, 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 bam. So it's all energy. So keep up the energy and keep moving, because they come from all sides and angles and try to distract you, but they can't destroy you. You have to go forward.